This is what I came back from vacation for. This is what I come back from my wonderful cruise to Alaska and Canada. Flew back in from Seattle last night. I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. Come back home, and this is what I get for coming back. I wish I stayed on the cruise. For God's sakes, I wish I was lost at sea. I wish I was lost in space, for Pete's sakes. I would rather watch Lost in Space than watch any more of this Yankee season. I'm not even going to bother explaining to you how they lost, because they lost the same way they always lose, by not hitting at all. We're in the ninth here. 3 hits! And you know what? Maybe the Rays are a great team. I mean, the Rays are a fantastic team. They're so much better put together than we could ever dream of being. But when is enough enough? And the most frustrating thing right now, and I mentioned it earlier today when I was breaking down yesterday's game, is that we are, 24 hours away or something like that from the deadline, and there's not any moves that it seems like the Yankees are going to make. It seems like they're going to keep with this team. How can you look at this team right now and say, yeah, this is good enough? They can't even have, the Yankees don't even have the decency to sell and realize we're not going anywhere. They don't even have the decency to sell. They're going to keep the same crap they actually think. They are so stupid. This management is so moronic. They actually think that this same team that you have watched all season long, the second worst batting team in baseball, the second worst offensive team, the worst behind the Athletics in baseball, they're actually telling you that this team that's batting .231, you keep this team the exact same, and eventually they're going to figure it out. And you know what? I bet they're happy today. They're probably happy because we only struck out, as of right now, we only struck out 10 times tonight, as opposed to 18 yesterday. Boone's probably sitting there going, hey, we're improving. We're not striking out as much. Rizzo hit a great single. Rizzo's finally getting better. It's another day where the heart of the lineup sucks. Another awful day for Stanton. Stanton's now batting .199. And that summed up this whole game on offense. After Rizzo gets the big hit in, the 6th inning, he gets on base. There's runners at the corners. The crowd are going nuts. And of course, double play, Stanton. This has been the most frustrating team I could ever imagine watching. There's so many things that are annoying. How bad the offense is. The fact that the Yankees decided we don't need lefties. Do you notice that there were 4 home runs hit today in this game, including one by Bowers? 4 home runs combined. There were 5 home runs. 4 of them were hit by lefties. The Yankees, for some reason, Brian Cashman thinks, no, we don't need lefties. We need either righties or lefties over the hill. And then, cap it off, I can't believe I went this long without talking about it. By the way, Anthony Rizzo in his last 40 games is batting .177. And he's still in the top 4. How is he in the top? How are they doing this? What is the explanation? I don't care how good he's been in this team in the past. I don't care that he's a world champion. Send him, put him in the bottom of the lineup. But the thing that I cannot believe I went this long, and if you're watching this video, you're probably annoyed with me that it took me this long to get to this point. I'm sorry. I had to get the offense on my chest first. What annoyed me today is, so they say that they say before the game, Herman's supposed to start, and he's hurt because of something with his armpit. That's a new one. I'm just thinking, just shave it. If that's the problem. Like, your armpit is hurt? Like, it's not a bone. It's not a ligament. It's an armpit. So, all right, whatever. Herman out. They bring Johnny Brito in. Brito sucks. Yeah, that was great. And then what happens? They bring Herman in the 5th inning. They bring Herman in the 5th inning. So I guess the armpit, whatever it was, I guess it was fine. I guess there was no problem. You know what was annoying? Herman comes in and mows the Rays down. He was excellent today out of the pen. Why didn't he start? The only explanation that would make sense, and I'm guessing the Yankees are so stupid, I'm not even sure this is it, but this better be the only reason, is that they had a trade working with Herman, and something happened at the last minute, and the trade fell through, and they decided to bring him in because he was supposed to start today, and Brito wasn't pitching well. That's the only explanation. Anything other than that, and it reeks of the Debbie Garcia starting 1 inning in 2020 in that ALDS game. It reeks of that decision. What an absolute abomination of a performance today. That Herman, of all the frustrating moves that Boone has pulled all year, this might be number 1, and that is really saying something. of all the stupid things he's done. That might be the most inexplicable. And I cannot believe that this team is as bad as they are. I mean, we knew that they've had problems. We knew they have struggles. They're 55 and 51. They are 9.5 back of the wild card, or the AL East. They're now 4 back of the wild card, and no hope in sight, and there's nobody coming. Judge is already here. There is nothing. Who is saving this team? Who is coming to fix this team, to turn it around? Anybody? Nope. Same crap. Stanton, DJ, Rizzo. Maybe he'll get a hit every once in a while. Bauer's our best hitter right now. Who would have thought? We're putting Ben Rotbed in there. He's batting 125. Volpe, eventually he'll turn it around. As I just finished recording this, Herman has just gone 5 shutout innings. 5 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. And he came in out of the bullpen. Why wasn't he starting? If he had started, the Yankees may have actually had a chance to win this game. They may have won it 1-0. But some inexplicable reason, and Herman's coming out of the pen. I didn't think I'd get this mad. But maybe the lack of sleep and the jet lag, maybe all of that is just messing with me right now. But I cannot believe I'm this mad about this team still. That Herman thing really it pissed me off. It's like they're trolling us. It's like this is some weird Andy Kaufman bit. But you know what? Andy Kaufman was funny. This is horrific. It's horrifying. I've seen funnier stuff in funeral homes. This team is such a mess right now. Everything is... Ariana Grande's marriage is in a better shape than this Yankee team right now. There's nothing positive to say about it. And now Judge, you see Judge, he comes in there today, and he's running around the bases, and he's like barely jogging. He's still hurt. Give it. I'm betting either tomorrow or Wednesday he'll be out for the game. And you know what? I'll say this, Yankee fans, as we wrap this up, because I don't know how much longer I can go. If Aaron Judge comes out tomorrow or whatever and says, I'm sitting the rest of the year to rest my toe, I will applaud him, and I think every Yankee fan should too. That is not being the coward. That is not quitting. He saw an untenable situation. He saw a situation he saw the Titanic sinking, and he got off the boat. So he's not going to do that. But if he did that, he deserves the respect. He would deserve the respect of every Yankee fan if he did that. Because I would admire him and I would respect him, that he realizes it's a dead situation. And he's not going to risk getting hurt in order to play for this abominable team. What a joke. What a disgrace. What an embarrassment. This team is disgraceful. This team is sad. This team is garbage. Pure garbage. 55 and 51 with no hope in sight. And the general manager is making no moves, and the manager is thinking that we're turning the corner. Hey, Hal, this is why we're mad.